Unicorns and glitter and taxidermy critters are just some of the things they like. They also enjoy 80s hair bands, Grizzly Adams and John Goodman, so if you think that's weird, then you can take a hike. But the things they enjoy the most are making art and cracking jokes, so without further ado, here are your hosts. You've got your two artsy gals, your two artsy gals. Here are your two artsy gals.
Hey everybody, this is Katie.
And this is Lonnie.
And you are listening to Two Artsy Gals.
Yay!
Ooh, that was so in sync.
That was good.
That was awesome.
We're getting this down.
Dude, speaking of in sync.
Is this supposed to be behind here?
Oh yeah, it's okay. I moved the microphone away from the pop filter. We're good.
Okay.
You don't have like you don't get your plosives aren't real poppy. Like
I don't know. Yeah.
Like the P letters. Some people do that. That's kind of what that's for, is to keep
okay.
it. It's like when you. That's what it is.
Isn't it a spit guard?
No, it's called. It's
okay.
like for your like plosives are like are like the sounds like
so
the letter
it doesn't
P.
make a
So
big...
yeah, so it's not making the pop. It's
Okay.
a pop filter.
I get it.
Pop, 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 pop. Anyway, oh my god, I totally just got off track. What the fuck was I gonna say?
We just started. Hi.
I don't know. I was gonna say things, but my brain farted. Anyway. Quick announcement. Top of the show announcements. What are they today? So Lonnie and I are going to have very first ever Two Artsy Gals giveaway.
Yay!
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is like us on the Facebooks and tell your friends to like us on the Facebook. And when we reach 200 likes, which we're not even at 100 now, we're like 70 something likes. So when we get 200 likes on Facebook, we will do a random drawing of all our Facebook likers, and you will get a collaborative mixed media art piece that Lonnie and I did together.
Yay! And you know what? I just got an idea. Sorry.
I have no idea, so tell me your idea.
Well, because this page I like, she did a cute thing where she did a giveaway for likes, and she did a video of it. And she had her dog pick the winner, and it was so cute because like she just kind of put him in a bowl and had the dog pick one out.
I should totally have my dog pick one.
Wouldn't that be fun?
It would be fun. I wonder if we could get him to do it. Only we would have to put like names on tennis balls. I'd say pick a oh wait, did I say ball out loud? I gotta be careful. My dog gets a little crazy for that shit. Oh my god.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Or ping pong balls.
Or something.
Ping pong balls.
That's a lot of fucking ping pong
That's
balls.
a lot of ping pong balls.
Maybe the cat would be better.
Yeah.
I don't know though. All we'd have to do is put them on little milk jug rings, because my cat's obsessed with the little plastic ring that you pull off the milk jug.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the door to our refrigerator handle?
Mm-hmm.
I hook them on there, and then she takes one off when she needs a new one. It's like a little, she just pulls it off herself.
That's cute. Or I wonder if we could do something with pipe cleaners. Make a
Something.
thing that she could pull one off of.
Listen to us, man. We're artsy.
Yeah. I guess we could talk about this outside of the podcast.
Probably,
but I think we should do a funny video when we do our drawing. And
Oh,
put it on
totally.
Facebook.
We will.
Yeah.
We'll do a funny video when we do our drawing to announce who the winner is, and it will be rad.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you would like the chance to win a piece of art that Lonnie and I made together, a big mixed media piece, then like us on Facebook if you don't already. If you already like us, then you're already in the running. And tell your fucking friends to like us. Tell everybody you should like these guys, and then we'll pick someone.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be cool. Like us on the Facebook. Share about us on the Facebooks. Tell everybody about us, because we want lots of listeners.
Yes.
We want everybody to like us.
Yep.
Everybody needs someone to like them.
Yeah.
I need lots of people to like me.
Me too.
I do. It makes me feel better about myself. You know what else I like?
What?
I like pocket shrines.
Me too.
They're pretty rad. Lonnie and I just made some pocket shrines.
Yes.
They were fucking cool. That was a fun day too.
It was fun,
We
yes.
had so much fun on that day. If y'all don't know what a pocket shrine is, which some people might not,
Yeah.
if you're not like heavy into the mixed media arts,
Yeah.
you're not into the dark side of things yet. You haven't gotten fully entrenched in the world of mixed media art. A shrine is basically what you all know what a shrine is. Like a shrine is a little area that's set up to worship something or to honor something or represent something. And so pocket shrines, although some of them are geared toward actual religion, most of the ones that I've seen in the mixed media art world tend to be tongue-in-cheek. A pocket shrine is the idea. It's a little thing that you put in your pocket and carry it around with you. And a lot of artists, like I see, the biggest one I ever see is Frida Kahlo. Like everybody makes pocket shrines to her. Or I've done one to Edgar Allan Poe. Or you can do them to anything. Like it's just a little shrine where you're honoring something. And it's almost like, and I want to do a total separate episode about dioramas. Because I fucking loved doing those in school. But it's almost like a little miniature diorama.
It is,
almost.
Yes.
But it's like a mixed media art assemblage is what we usually call it. So, yeah. You can build these little cool shrines. They're super fun to do.
Yes.
And they're fun to swap if you do art swaps or you have an art group or you want to start an art group and you want to swap things. They're fucking awesome to swap.
Yeah.
Like, it's great. And they're little. So you use, like, different things that you could make them in. Altoid tins are really popular. Most people use Altoid tins. The ones that Lonnie and I made as examples for the show, I actually stole a mini Altoids tin from my son's car. I didn't steal it. I asked him. But, because are they called Altoid minis? That's what they're called, right?
Or smalls.
It's smalls, yeah. And it's this little teeny tiny Altoids tin, so mine like fits in the palm of my hand. A lot of people also do matchbox shrines, like the little matchboxes that you used to get. Like I don't even think they give away matches in motels anymore and bars because.
And if they do, it's always a book.
Yeah, it's always a book of matches because smoking is so no these days. However, they used to, if you would go stay in a motel, they would have these little mini boxes of wooden matches, and they where you slide them open, so you can do the mini matchbook shrines. And I know you can order that kind of shit online. Like there is a store for everything online now, so you can even buy empty Altoids tins. Yeah, like you don't have to eat Altoids to do that. Although I fucking love Altoids, I'm kind of a junkie. You tried the cinnamon Altoids?
Yes,
I could make love to cinnamon Altoids. Those are fucking good.
Yep.
I love me some cinnamon.
Or we have that place called Scrap. I wonder if you can get them there.
I'm sure Scrap has that because you can buy fucking empty light bulbs at Scrap.
Yeah.
Like you can buy all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like anything that you could think to use in a mixed media art project, you can buy it.
Yeah.
Let's see. You can also use found objects. Like pocket watches. I've seen shrines, little teeny shrines built into pockets. Watches that are hollowed out. Lockets that are hollowed out, anything that you could put stuff in, basically.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
A locket one would be fun to have.
It would.
Yeah.
It would be really neat to have, actually. So yeah. And you make a little shrine to whatever you're doing, like whatever your shrine's made to, you build it and represent it in this little thing. So like, Lonnie.
Is that a funny thought?
What is your funny thought? I love it when Lonnie has funny thoughts because she's blushing.
A little boner on a spring and a locket. So when you open it up, it's like boing.
I love Lonnie so much. A boner on a spring is the best thing. So is it like a shrine to dick? Like is that?
Yeah, I guess.
I guess you could do a vagina on a spring too.
Yeah,
or boobs on a spring.
Or maybe if someone like irritates you, you can just open it up and it just boing.
Oh yeah. A middle finger on a spring.
Yeah.
It could be your fuck you necklace.
And it's like this beautiful ornate locket that looks all, ladylike and fancy. And then you're like, boing.
We wouldn't fool anyone with our dirty mouths anyway. You know that, right? Oh my god.
Sorry.
You snorted. Lonnie's a snorter too. That's so rad.
Oh, yeah.
We sat and played around and made pocket shrines as examples for this episode, and we will have pictures of them and pictures of our process up on the website for this episode.
Yeah.
In the show notes. So, Lonnie, let's talk about what you did. What did you choose to do your shrine to?
I decided to make a shrine to Kurt Cobain because I just watched this movie that turns out most of it is fabricated. Aww,
What?
I know.
Don't ruin it.
I know. His
I
friend
haven't even watched it yet.
from the Melvins wrote a post about it, a blog about how he's known Kurt for his whole life. And
Yeah, but that was shit that came from Kurt's family's house. The drawings and notebooks and stuff were his.
Yeah.
Like, they
But I
belonged
guess
to
it's-
his daughter.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it was the way
Listen,
I'll
Melvin's guy.
share. I know.
Melvin's guy's jealous because they are not getting much love anymore, and people still love Kurt Cobain. Sorry, Melvins. Never been a big fan of yours, so suck a bag of dicks.
I'll send you the article.
Suck a
though.
dick
It
on the
made
spring.
sense what he was saying. I know exactly. But anyway, I was inspired by the movie, and so
And we also love Nirvana because,
Yeah.
like, come on, we were young adults in the early 90s.
Yeah.
So that, and we were in high school.
yeah.
Like, grunge was our jam.
I know,
Nirvana
and
was our
see, the
jam.
movie made me miss him and made me wish, that he was still here. It's kind of bummed out. So.
I know. He
But-
was a talent to
Yeah,
be
so
missed.
I found a picture of him, and I colored on it, and I glued it to some cardboard and put some...
Why'd you glue it to cardboard?
I wanted to stiffen him up a little
Yay! See, we recorded this whole episode before, and then we had to redo it, and then I was really sad because the making Kirk stiff joke wasn't going to be in it anymore, but we worked it back in, and it's still funny.
Yes. Yep. I made a stiff little Kurt, and then I cut him out. Yep. And it was so fun, and I like the way it turned out.
It did turn out awesome, and I made my little teeny mini super small shrine
So
to
cute.
spring.
Yay!
It was just to spring because I couldn't think of anything else to do, and
You had the perfect sunshine button to put
I
in there.
did. I had these little weird flat back things that I
Yeah.
I got them at the Plucky Maidens Junk Fest a couple years ago.
Wow.
And I think that the booth I got them at, I think that the lady breaks down old jewelry. Like old vintage jewelry, because I also
Okay.
bought a tube of, like, rhinestones that were very clearly came from necklaces or earrings or brooches or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think she just breaks all that stuff down and probably can make more money selling them that way
Yeah.
than from the old stuff. So, I don't know. Anyway, it turned out really great. there's a website, and I will list the website on our blog because she is my favorite place for all things like mixed media assemblage stuff. It's called tinythingsarecute.com, and there's like a shit ton of tiny things
Oh,
that are fucking cute.
yeah.
And they're awesome. And like I buy stuff like that and alter it. I'm almost always alter stuff before I use it because I kind of have this phobia of someone accusing me of like not being an artist. I don't know. I get all weird about it, so I always
have
alter
that,
stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had these little teeny gnomes that I ordered impulse buy. When she has sales, I just go buy a bunch of shit from her site. And so they were these little flat back gnomes, and I was like, what can I use this for? And then we were thinking about, that's kind of what I centered my shrine idea around, was the little gnome.
So cute.
So
I
I
like
used
it.
the little gnome and a little mushrooms. I had little teeny tiny mushrooms too. And pretty paper.
Yay.
And I just kind of threw it together.
You did, but
Like,
it turned out so
yeah,
cute.
we just kind of, so I guess really, I mean, you kind of, when you're going to make a shrine, that's your first step, is to come up with what you're going to make your shrine to.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like, I honestly, sometimes you can just be inspired by the materials that you have. That's often what I do when I'm trying to think of a project. If there's not, I'm sorry, I dropped that thing I was playing with. It's driving me crazy. If there isn't a theme assigned, like if you're doing a swap, then I just kind of look through my art supplies or look through magazines or whatever until I'm struck by something, and then I go, oh, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do. And it just kind of starts to fall together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of pick your topic, and then really, you just put stuff in it. You're just
Yeah.
like, it's like you're making a mini diorama. Like when I did the one to Edgar Allan Poe, I made like a shrinky-dink heart and put it under the floorboards in it. And I wanted to include as much stuff as I could from all of his different works. So I had a little message in a bottle that was on the floor that actually had one of his poems written on it. I had some pictures of
Wow.
him. I used some clock gears and stuff. There were just like anything that I thought could have anything to do with him, I kind of incorporated into it. And then I
Sounds
made
cool.
a cover. And you can really heavily alter the outsides of your shrines too. Like Lonnie and I, for time's sake, because we were making them as examples for the show, and we were making them on the day that we recorded the episode, we don't lick Lonnie's pants, you weirdo. The dog is such a weirdo. We didn't have a lot of time to paint or do things that would take a long time to dry, because we were doing them as examples. So we were actually also on that day recording washi tape and tape episodes. So we ended up using a lot of duct tape and washi tapes in it. So
it was so fun. I mean, it made it go so quickly.
It did make it go quickly. And we're going to focus more on the outsides of the boxes on the washi tape episode and use those as examples too. But we did use them inside the boxes as well.
Mm-hmm.
But like for the Edgar Allan Poe one that I did, I sculpted a raven on the cover of it and painted it. So you can sculpt things, you can paint them. I've even seen people, it's really awesome. There's this whole process that they use. They strip down the outside of the Altoids tin, and then they plate it.
Oh, wow.
There's like there's this do-it-yourself plating it with like copper or brass or whatever, and it's really fucking cool.
Wow.
And I've seen some pretty intricately decorated, like people use watch gears and just, like there's the whole steampunk thing.
Yeah.
So you can decorate them any way you want. And we have a lot of examples up on our board on Pinterest, of course, for this episode.
Oh, I was just super excited about this sparkly washi tape I found for the inside of my shrine.
Oh my God, I know.
I kind of made it like a rock and roll club kind of.
You did do a really cool
feel.
rock and roll club vibe. It was awesome. Lonnie's turned out so great.
I'm so excited.
Look at this one that I did by artist Missy Jessie.
Beautiful.
It has a little teeny miniature dress in it. Shit, I should make a shrine to sewing because I love sewing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can there are so many ideas, and especially, it's so funny, I run into this because most of my artwork tends to be kind of creepy, and like, I don't think it's creepy. I just like skulls and dark themes and stuff like that, but people fucking get really like, that would be great for Halloween. It always irritates me. I'm like, skulls and witches are cool year-round, not just an anatomy and bones. Like, you can do all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yes.
It's nuts. And on the Pinterest board, like, oh my God, I just love them so much. There's so many great examples. And it gets...
Who is that? It says, Luscious Beauty.
Oh, no.
That is so funny, though. That's so cute. I wonder if the candles fold down, like, when you shut it, to, like...
They may not. In some pocket shrines, they're actually put together like a shrine, so they include, like, little birthday cake candles that you can set out and light beside it.
Okay.
When you open it up to worship it. Like, there are different levels of, like, see here, these are in the pocket watches.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
So, and, I think we should start linking the Pinterest boards to the episodes, don't you? Like, I'll just put a link to the Pinterest board so that you guys can do that. But yeah, if you're following us on Pinterest, you can find the Pinterest board. But for mine, it was so tiny, I really just cut out paper, like my decorative papers, and I used little balsa wood to make the grass stand away from the back, or the paper I used for the background. And we used hot glue because we were in a hurry.
Yeah.
Like, the ones that we did, it's so awesome because we were in such a hurry, but they turned out pretty damn cool. I know. There's one of a ship that is like, it's like a diorama.
Yeah.
We're doing an episode on dioramas.
Yeah.
So at some point, because I was like, where I very first heard of a diorama? The Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
When Peter or Bobby or someone did one. But anyway, I always wanted to do them in school, and I only actually got assigned a couple of them ever. But so you can do it, like I said, as extensively as a little diorama and create a little scene. Or some people just put I don't like the ones with doll parts in them because dolls freak me out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
sometimes
like the little
doll hands are okay. But,
yeah.
But dolls kind of freak me out. And you can do them.
There's so much of that in the mixed media.
I know, there is. I have to be careful. Like, sometimes in certain groups that I belong to, we have specific, like, hey, please don't put like clown stuff on mine, or
Yeah.
please, like when for our mail art group, when we had the black and white circus
Yeah.
themed one, like I went with like circus freaks.
Yeah.
Like I made up the theme. That was like, and when I made up the theme, that was my vision. But I got one mailed to me that had clowns in it.
Really? Even after you saying that you did?
Well, I think it was someone in the group who actually joined newly, and I don't think that they read that. So I opened it up. I was like, ah! And I threw it because clowns. It's well established my fear of clowns.
Man.
So
Yeah.
I don't like them at all. They're terrible. But yeah, you can even buy like the little empty boxes at craft stores, or little like this little.
I keep admiring that. It's really
This
cool.
is actually an ornament that my friend Alicia made me. But you can. I'll ask her permission if I can post a picture of it as an example.
It's really cool.
But yeah, you can use. They sell little tiny wooden boxes that you can use, and honestly, this would be a cool gift for some, like if you have a religious relative, or you have a friend that you know is like super into this certain band or super into this certain artist. Like you can make a cool little shrine as a gift.
Mm-hmm.
They're great.
Yeah, I have mine sitting out because I just like it.
Did you set yours out?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I
What
like it.
did Carla and Scott think of your pocket
They
shrine?
liked it. Yeah, they thought it was cool.
Yeah, they went and you know, Lonnie and I, like I said, we used hot glue and tape
Tape.
mostly. And you know, we use like glue sticks or whatever, that kind of glue that dries pretty quick. I did use a little Mod Podge, but that all dries really fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, you can be very simple and they still look pretty fucking awesome. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like ours turned out really great for what they were.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you can be really elaborate. There's one on our page that I just had on the Pinterest that I had to show Lonnie.
Oh, the chickens.
It's little chickens, like somebody put fake grass inside of the Altoids tin and then made a mama chicken and her little chicks following her, and it's so fucking cute.
That is super cute.
All it needs is eggs.
Yep.
Little mini eggs.
Yep.
I have a bazillion little egg shapes that I save because when I use epoxy resin clay, it's only good for a certain amount of time because it gets hard.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So if I have leftovers and it's just a little bit, I don't know why I always make little egg shapes. So I have a zillion little eggs around that I can use in art.
Yeah.
I use them sometimes. You can just paint them, do whatever with them.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. These make really great. I never thought of these in the sense of gift giving. But it would be cool to like acknowledge someone's, because I always think the
Yeah.
best gifts are very personal. Like,
Yes.
I think it would be neat to acknowledge someone's passion by
Mhm.
giving them a little shrine to something that they love.
I also think some of them would be cool with like magnets on the back, so you could have it hanging on the fridge or something. Cause
I think
I would
that
want to look
actually
at it all
some
the time.
of these are, because there is an example
Oh yeah,
on
yeah.
the Pinterest, in our Pinterest board, of Matchbox art,
Yes.
and I think that they've magnetized them. They would be really neat with a magnet, though. Now, one thing I think that we addressed in the first recording of this episode, and then I want to make sure we cover it all, is when you're doing stuff like that, be like you had asked about printing off that picture
Oh yeah, yeah.
Of-
Yes.
of Kurt Cobain, and
I feel like I wouldn't ever be able to sell that.
you wouldn't
Yeah.
be able to sell that. Now, if
It
you're
was just for
doing
my
it for your
personal
own
use.
personal use,
Yeah.
like no one's gonna come to your house and arrest you
Yeah.
for doing that. So, and technically, like if you're using, I think we talked about this in the episode where I interviewed my friend Bob Nichols about copyright issues.
Oh yeah.
They are trying to write specific laws for art and copyright relating to collage. Because when you buy a magazine, it's your magazine. You've purchased that.
Mhm.
However, it's full of other people's photography work
Mhm.
or artwork. So there's a fine line there. But so I would say if you are going to be making these and you want to try to sell them, I would buy your art. There are millions of, well, maybe not millions, but there are like hundreds and possibly thousands of artists that sell collage sheets
Yeah.
or anything like that on their website, or they sell vintage, like I like to buy vintage photographs
Mhm.
and then I just shrink them down I like scan them on my computer at high resolution, and then you can change the size and print them off whenever you want. You've purchased those photographs. The person that took those photographs, you know, in the 1800s is no longer living. The people in those photographs are no longer living. So I really like using stuff like that. Plus, it's old and it's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. So what do you think about, like, because sometimes I like to use vintage books in my collages, like old pictures from like old astronomy books.
I think those
something.
are fine.
Yeah.
Everybody uses those.
Yeah.
And again, there's like fair use, and those people, the author is long dead.
Yeah.
No one's making, you're not taking money from anyone in those situations. But, you know, make sure you can't just go around cutting out a picture of Lady Gaga, taking a picture of Lady Gaga off the internet and then putting it in a shrine and then selling it to someone.
Apparently you can take pictures off Instagram and make prints out of them and sell them for $90,000.
Yeah, that's a bunch of fucking shit.
And so that's what's weird. It's like, and that is legal, I guess.
I know, but don't do it because that makes you a total douchebag.
Totally, it does.
And I think that that's walking a fine line. And the thing that's really shitty about that guy is that he's using the work of lesser established, small time artists who would never in a million years have the money to sue him.
Yeah, yeah.
So
he should reach out and give him like half.
I think that that's pretty cheeky.
At least.
And quite frankly, I'll just say it. I don't think that's fucking art.
No.
I think it's stealing.
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
He should give them. He should be ashamed of himself.
At least $89,000, and he can keep his $1,000 for cover his costs.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a sidebar.
Sorry.
That was a sidebar. We probably covered more when we recorded this episode the first time.
I'm forgetting.
Because it's been so long. So, I mean, like, y'all know about our losing the episodes. So, like, I mean, we still have them, but they sound so horrible you can't hear them because bad things happened. Actually, let me make sure that... Okay, good. I panicked for a second. Just wanted to make sure I had all my settings okay. But, yeah, they were really fun to do. Lonnie and I had a good time working together, just making them. I think that they're really enjoyable projects. I love doing them when I want to change shit up. Like, because I do a lot of mail art, we do a lot of things. And I think for our mail art group, I want to kind of start branching out and not only doing postcards and, like, we have our postcards, altered envelopes, and naked mail that we do, but I kind of want to branch out and make it a little bit more just art swaps. Because I belong to a few other groups that are not very active anymore. But I do like, I want to try to do pocket shrines for that group too.
Yeah, and it's a fun way to use up little things that you have around.
It totally is.
You know, and it's like, oh, I can finally do something with this little trinket I've been keeping. Like,
or like, even, I don't throw anything away. Like, I saved little nubbin ends of ribbon.
Yeah.
Or just when you were here, you used that cool rainbow ribbon.
Oh, yeah.
That you used. You left like a little piece, and I'm like, I'm saving this.
Yeah.
And I squirrel it away. Like, what the fuck am I going to do with an inch of ribbon? I'm going to use it in a pocket shrine.
Yes.
So, yeah, you can really thin out your little hoard.
Yes.
Like, and you can justify saving that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Too, because sometimes I go like, why did I save this? Because I might use it in a shrine someday. That's why.
Yes.
That's why I get so.
Yes.
So, oh my God. I love pocket shrines, and I love the fact that you can just pick a hobby or pick a like, and then bam, you have a topic.
Another great thing about them, it's a great chance to use more glitter too.
Hello.
Yeah.
Glitter.
Yeah, you can glitter up your shrines.
You can glitter up some shit.
I mean, that's what I feel like it should be. It should be like, oh, when you open it.
I know, and glitter.
Yeah.
I want to try to make a pocket shrine that lights up inside.
That would be cool. Yes.
Because I really love wiring LED stuff in my work. And I do have an episode coming up of that.
Oh, fun.
We're doing that sometime this summer. I have to clear off my desk back there because it's terrible right now. But I have a project that I just have not been able to get to that I'm working on. But I have so many other things going on right now that, like with the changeover in the podcast, and like I have to do stuff, like we have to kind of change our logo, and then I have to update all our branding stuff. And then I've been doing a lot of swaps lately, so I've been stretching myself a little bit thin.
I was wondering how you're managing all this stuff.
Well, there's a reason I changed our embroidery swap from 1 month to 2 months.
Yeah.
I was not the only person having trouble keeping up.
Yeah.
Make a pocket shrine, god dang it.
Yeah.
You should do it.
It really should. I mean,
it's super fun.
It's
super
really
awesome
fun.
and easy. And it's also something I think that is easily adjusted for age levels. Like if you want to work with kids and summer's coming, school's almost out, people are going to be going fucking crazy with their little kids at home.
Yep.
I think it is very easy to adjust the level of difficulty. Like, little kids can cover them with fucking construction paper and glue. Like,
yeah. And then a chance to use up those little plastic things that seem to come with kids, you know?
Like Happy Meal toys.
Yeah.
Or my son, like, I very rarely took my son to McDonald's when he was little. Like, it was a special treat. Mm-hmm. Which is kind of gross to think that it was a special treat. But it was a special treat, like maybe once a month or something. But if we went to Goodwill, they always have these little fucking bags of Happy Meal toys that get donated for like $1 a bag.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was my son's jam when he was little. He always like, ooh, can I get some of these? So we had Happy Meal toys like coming out our keisters around the house.
Yep.
Like you would have thought that I fed my child every meal from McDonald's. But it was just that he would buy these little bags of Happy Meal toys from thrift stores.
Yep.
And then have them everywhere. Oh my god, he did this thing one time. It was so funny. I was just talking about this when we were camping. So my friend Alicia we were over her house one time. My son was about a year old. No, he just turned 2. And she is well endowed. And he reached out and grabbed her boob while they were playing. And he had this little Beast from Beauty and the Beast action figure, and he was playing with that, and he just like, it was creepy. He reached out and just kind of cupped her boob, like it was kind of a creepy not a grab but a caress, if you will. And she goes, oh my god, you boob grabber. And he goes, I didn't do it, the Beast did.
Oh my god,
he was the funniest thing ever. What a little weirdo. My kid's a weirdo. So yeah, hey, if you guys have any cool ideas about pocket shrines, or you want to share pictures of pocket shrines that you made, or you have ideas for pocket shrines, you can email us. You can email us at 2artsyGals@gmail.com and send us your idea. You can also contact us through Facebook. I forgot to mention it in the last episode, but we have a phone number. It's because we have the fan on, and the fan actually blew down my little note that's on my desk that I need to tape, but I'm out of tape. There's a roll of tape right in fucking front of me. As I said, I'm out of tape. You can call us and leave a message on our voicemail. It's 503-395-7190. That is our 2 Artsy Gals voicemail line, and you can call and you can leave a message. We'll use your voice on the show. We like playing calls.
Yeah.
If you don't want us to use your voice, tell us. Because if you don't say that you don't want your voice on the air and you leave a message, that's kind of giving us permission to use your voice on the air.
Yeah.
So you can call and you can tell us a funny joke. You can sing us a beautiful song like my mommy did.
I know. I love that.
I'm going to tell her to call and sing another song.
I know.
Yesterday was my mom's birthday.
Oh my gosh, happy birthday.
My mom. She is the reason I am the way I am.
That's fabulous.
Like, she never told me, you can't do that. She would be like, all right, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
You know, so I wanted to be a mad scientist when I grew up. But I think I growed up. When I was little, I wanted to be a mad scientist when I grew up. And I kind of turned a mixed media artist is close.
Yeah, it is.
Really.
It's alchemist.
Oh. I love doing stuff like that. Right now I'm learning about making my artwork move on its own.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to get all into the electronics and stuff. Anyway, I totally lost track. If you have ideas on anything that we talked about or questions about any of the episodes, anytime, or you just want to tell us we're awesome, email us, call us. You can follow us on all the social medias because we're there. If you go to our website, 2artsygals.com, you can read the show notes and look at the examples for this episode, and we'll link the Pinterest on this. You can connect to all of our social media accounts through our website. So we're 2 Artsy Gals everywhere, and we are awesome. We should do that stuff. So next week, Lonnie and I are going to be talking about calligraphy, and it's going to be fun. So come back and listen to that. Until then, make some cool shit, yo!
Yo! Do it!